Today on Car Speak we're taking a deep and detailed look at one of the most fascinating aviation breakthroughs of the modern era, the Bayraktar Unmanned fighter jet, a machine that represents a bold new vision in military aviation. From its sleek aerodynamic lines to its stealth-inspired surfaces, from its performance ambitions to the history of its development, the Kızılelma is unlike anything that has come before in unmanned combat aircraft. Originally conceived by Turkey's Bayraktar Technologies, the Kızılelma began its journey as an ambitious project to take the lessons learned from decades of drone development and apply them to a full-blown jet-powered fighter platform. While many unmanned vehicles before it were propeller-driven or designed for surveillance roles, Kızılelma was always intended to push far beyond those boundaries, to operate in contested airspace and to do so with a level of capability traditionally reserved for manned fighters. The very name Kızılelma, meaning red apple, in Turkish mythology, evokes a symbol of aspiration and conquest, a reference to the legendary quest for the unattainable, and it's a fitting metaphor for an aircraft that seeks to redefine what unmanned systems can achieve. When you first behold the Kızılelma's exterior, what stands out immediately is its fighter-like silhouette, with a pointed nose, swept wings, and an overall profile that wouldn't look out of place next to conventional combat jets, yet there's an absence of a cockpit canopy that instantly tells you this is a machine built for autonomy. Designed without the need for a human pilot on board, the fuselage is optimized for internal systems, fuel storage, sensors, and weapons bays, while also maintaining clean lines that reduce its radar cross-section, contributing to a stealth-inspired exterior that helps it remain elusive to enemy sensors. Wikipedia. The wings are broad yet tapered, giving the aircraft excellent lift characteristics and the agility needed for complex mission profiles, while the tail and stabilizer surfaces are arranged in a way that balances stability with aerodynamic efficiency, a crucial combination for an unmanned platform designed to be both long endurance and high performance. Turkey today, at approximately 14.5 meters in length and with a wingspan near 10 meters, Kızılelma is compact compared to many manned fighters, but it carries the same design language and intent, projecting authority and precision. Turkey today, most observers will also notice the careful attention to surface transitions, panel fitments, and control surfaces, all of which have been honed to deliver low observability as well as reduced drag during high-speed flight. Army recognition. One of the defining features of the external design is the internal weapons bay, a system that allows Kızılelma to carry missiles and munitions internally, preserving its stealth profile while still delivering combat power. Army recognition. This capability means that when Kızılelma is on a mission, it can approach contested airspace with significantly reduced radar reflection before opening its bay doors and releasing air-to-air or air-to-surface ordnance, all while protecting its profile from detection. Wikipedia. Despite being unmanned, Kızılelma is carrier-capable, designed to take off and land on short runway aircraft carriers, a fact that is reflected in its reinforced landing gear, folding or compact wing aspects, and deck-ready structure. Turkey today. This naval adaptation opens up possibilities for deployment from ships like the TCG Anadolu, transforming these decks into hubs of unmanned airpower with a capability previously only seen with manned aircraft. Naval news. Underneath its exterior skin is a high-performance turbofan engine that propels Kızılelma to high subsonic speeds, and in future variants may push into transonic or supersonic flight, giving it the speed needed to intercept targets and evade threats. Wikipedia. The design also balances endurance with agility, with a reported operational ceiling well above 25,000 feet and a service ceiling nearing 45,000 feet, making the aircraft capable of high-altitude missions where thinner air and extended horizons make for more effective reconnaissance or combat engagements. Turkey today. In flight, the exterior of Kızılelma reveals its careful craftsmanship, from the smooth airframe surfaces that reduce drag, to the minimalistic but effective empennage and wing geometry that contribute to its aerodynamic efficiency. Army recognition. The aircraft's low radar cross-section isn't achieved through simple flat facets alone, it's the sum of careful shaping, surface alignment, and attention to material and geometric detail that gives it a stealth-inspired footprint, a design goal shared by many modern fifth-generation fighters. Army recognition. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of the Kızılelma's exterior achievement is what it enables beyond just shape and surface, which is the capacity to integrate advanced sensors and weapons without compromising its profile. Wikipedia. For instance, the aircraft can carry domestically developed air-to-air missiles like the Göktaşan, evidenced in historic tests where it became the first unmanned fighter to fire a beyond visual range air-to-air missile against a jet-powered target, a milestone that underscores how its external hardpoints, bays, and aerodynamics work together in real combat conditions. Anadolu Ajansı. Every aspect of Kizilelma's outer surface reflects decades of iterative design philosophy, from the slender fuselage optimized for speed and agility, to the radar-aware skin that minimizes detection, to the onboard weapons systems tucked away until deployment, all merging into an aircraft that looks like it was designed on paper to do exactly what it now does in the skies. Turkey today. The history of its development tells a story of ambition and innovation, evolving from early prototypes and ground tests in the early 2020s to a production-ready platform on the cusp of delivery to military services in 2026, a timeline that reflects rapid progress and determination from its designers and engineers. Turkey today. Kizilelma's exterior presence, its lines, angles, surfaces, and systems, all coalesce to give us a vision of the future of aerial combat, where unmanned fighters sit alongside traditional jets, where machines take on increasingly complex roles without a pilot aboard, and where design is driven by performance, stealth, and adaptability. Wikipedia. As we look at this remarkable machine, one thing is certain: the exterior design of the Bayraktar Kizilelma is not just about aesthetics, it's about engineering a platform that can survive, succeed, and lead in the most challenging skies of tomorrow, pushing the boundaries of what unmanned aircraft can achieve. Anadolu Ajansi. This is the Bayraktar Kizilelma, and on Car Speak we'll continue to bring you the latest in groundbreaking vehicles from land, sea, and sky. Would you like a voiceover style reading version or Urdu version too for your channel?